Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope everyone is doing great by the mercy of the Almighty Allah. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about a problem that is not there in the exercise, but rather it is in the example or the explanation part, this problem. Okay, before the exercise, there are some, that brainstorm pair work is there. So one of the problem goes like this. So we already discussed about the depreciation type of problem, right? So it is one of the example of depreciation problem. So let us go through it. If the price of the factory machinery is halved each year, then how many years will it take for 60% price reduction? So you can see that there is two part of the question, right? The first part says that price it goes half. Okay, it goes down to half each year. That means we can say that when the time t is equal to 1 year, that for that we can say that the final price will be half of the initial price. Okay, when we say that the price is halved each year, so that time we can write this. And then they're asking then how many years will take. That means this time they're asking you to calculate t, and how much will it be reduced for 60% price reduction. Now my question is, if the price is reducing by 60%, then how much remaining? For example, if I tell you that the price of a shirt is 10 BD and it got reduced by 6 BD, so what is the price now? We know that we have to subtract, okay, the initial amount from that. The amount which got reduced will, if I subtract it, then I will get the final amount or the current amount. So like that, 60% means out of 100, 60 got reduced. So from 100 we will subtract 60, right? Why will we subtract? Because it got reduced. If it is increasing, then we will add 60, if you remember. So it will be 100 minus 60, that gives us 40% of the initial amount. So that is why it will be 40 divided by 100 of p. Of means multiply. So if you do this division, it should show you 0.4 p. Okay, now what is the function of this information? You can see that from here, if I want to find out t, definitely I'm going to need r, right? If I write the equation that we know for depreciation, that is pt equal to p into 1 minus r whole to the power t. That is the equation that you use to solve the depreciation problem. So r is unknown here, right? That means we have to find out the value of r here. Now when they are saying that it is being halved, from there actually directly we can put the value of r as 50%. Okay, half means the price is becoming 50%. But if we use the value of r directly 50% here, there will be some problem in other problem where they will say the question a little bit differently, because it will not be halved in each of the problem, right? So that is why I will not use the value of r directly as 50%. Rather, I will show you a way that if the question, even if the question is changed, you can still solve it. Okay, so that way I will show you. So let us write the equation for the first part of the problem. Okay, for this part of the problem, if I apply the formula, then let us see what is the value of r we are getting. So t is equal to 1, so t will be replaced by 1 and pt will be replaced by p by 2. Okay, so p by 2 equal to p into 1 minus r whole to the power 1. Now this p is multiplied here, so if I change the side, it will be divided, then 1 minus r. If the power is 1, we don't have to write it again. Why did I write 1? Because in this part t is 1 year, that is why t is equal to 1. Now p if I get cancelled, then it will be 1 by 2 only, right? 1 minus r. So minus r, if I bring on left hand side, it will become positive, and 1 by 2 if I take it on the other right hand side, then 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2, so that is actually 1 by 2, or in decimal we can write it 0.5. Okay, so that is the value of r we are getting from here. That value of r we will be using here. Why? Because it is the same car, right? A same factory machinery, right? if it is like this in first case, the rate of reduction is 0.5, then it is the same factory machinery we are using for this. In this formula also r will be 0.5. Okay, so now let us solve this problem. Now our pt is not p by 2 anymore, it is 0.4 p. So for when pt is p by 2, for that t is 1 year, but when pt is 0.4 p, what is the value of t? So we will find out inshallah. 0.4 p equal to p into 1 minus 0.5 whole to the power t. Okay, so again p is multiplied. If I bring on this side, it will be divided. The 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5, then whole to the power t. Then p and p gets cancelled, so 0.4 equal to 0.5 whole to the power t. From here, this is the exponential line, we will give it a logarithmic form. So at first we will write the exponent, that is equal to log, and whatever the base is, it will be the same base here, and 0.4, so 0.4. Now t is equal to, if you write it in the calculator, it becomes 1.32. So you can write it in the bracket approximately, or you can make this equal a little bit wavy. In that way also you can just mean that it is not the exact answer, because 1.32, after that there are some other digits also, but we are not taking all of them, that's why we are writing approximately. So that means after 1.32 year, okay, the price will be reduced by 60%. So I hope this is clear, and if you have any confusion in any of the part, then kindly let me know. Inshallah, we will discuss about it further. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.